ended up with a cranial nerve palsy because one of the cranial nerves was damaged, and now I have a double vision and depth perception problem. I would say, so working with virtual reality, it's not the same as the real world, but it's a lot closer to the real world than some of the other techniques we've used. So it's easier to kind of put what we learn here in the clinic to use out in the real world. You've got the moving objects, kind of the virtual atmosphere.
So this equipment really allows us to be a lot more mobile, and it allows us to put them in situations where they're having to use their depth perception more. With a lot of other equipment, it looks like things are stable, but then when we move to something like this, we really see how unstable that world is, because we're not just always sitting and doing things, we're mobile, we're using our arms and our legs while we're doing things, we're turning from side to side, we're watching one thing and the other over here. So it allows us to incorporate that space a little bit more, like our natural daily life.
Even outside in my own backyard, I had to use a walking stick because I'd have to map out everything in front of me and kind of take a mental snapshot of that before I proceeded forward. Otherwise, the world just seemed just out of place and double.
They're having to do the same task, but they get to have fun with it, and they can experience it almost like they would in their three-dimensional world rather than just two-dimensional space like many of our other products do.
You know, medicine's always changing, and kind of at the speed of light, and to embrace these new technologies is only going to help patients.
So a lot of places don't have this kind of device yet. Now we're talking about 2 for the entire state of Nebraska. We're trying to build up how much we can do with patients and how much we can offer with patients here and not have to send them elsewhere for the same sort of care.